Okay. Today I'm going to introduce to my new web application that I developed to R Shiny approach. And this is a web application for to access the CDISC library. So generally in the CDISC library, we have SDTM implementation guide and Atom implementation guides. So I would like to access those informations directly from the CDISC library using the API, which is nothing but application programming interface. Here I'm going to use the RESTful API to access the SDTM implementation guides, Atom implementation guides, and the respective control terminologies. So here I would be getting generally the implementation guides or the control terminologies in the CDISC library will be stored in the form of JSON or XML files, and we have to extract those JSON or XML files and convert them into R data frames and display them. So I followed that approach, extracted the JSON file, converted that into R data frame, and I'm showing it to you. So the advantage of this particular application is here you can access the current latest version implementation guide to the old version implementation guide and different implementation guides that are associated in the CDISC library. The same applies to the control terminologies. Here we can extract the latest control terminology. Also, you can access the old control terminologies, and the same applies to Atom implementation guide and Atom control terminal. Let's take like the demo. You can see here I'm selecting the product since it is HTTP implementation guide. In the drop down I will not see any other product, but in the select version you can see different version. Let's see the current version of the latest HTTP implementation guide is 3.4. So if I submit this one here, right, so what happens? It is extracting this particular information from the CDISC library. Here I'm not using any PDF copy or CSV file to convert that particular PDF or CSV file and then displaying the implementation guide. No, it is directly extracting that information direct from the CDISC library through the API, application programming interface. Okay. So here you can see these are all the datasets that are available in this particular implementation guide 3.4 version, and this is all these things, all the information of the, in case if you wish to check only a particular data set, then or subcall, like for suppose, then you can see the standards, like what kind of variables the subcall domain will have. So that, and also the code list, it has a code list. So in case if you wish to know the details of this code list, then what we have to do, we have to go to the SDTM control. Now let's go to the SDTM control terminology to check that code list. So in the SDTM control terminology also we have the 2014 version to the latest. So here we have the latest version. You can also extract the 2014 also. But since we have the current version, let's check whether how we can extract this information. So here, so obviously this the control terminology of the SDTM is too lengthy. So it will take a lot of time to get that information. So in the meanwhile, let's check to the Atom implementation guide and other things. And the Atom implementation guide also we have different values that are available. So in the Atom implementation guide we have all these implementation guides. Okay, in each implementation guide, if I select, then the values will change accordingly. Okay, so these are the ways that it is checking. Okay, so here if you see, if I put, then we have these things. Then if I change this one to PK, then it has this information standard for that. So if I ADTT, we have ADTT. Then latest implementation and we have ADSL and BDS and TTE. Obviously for TTE, I don't think so there is information. For ADSL and BDS, we have some information which you can refer here. Okay. Similarly, we have the Atom control terminology. Let's check the SDTM implementation guide. Yes, it has pulled all the information. You see, it case. So now if if you want to extract a particular code list and see what are the values that are present in that. So here we have C66734. So let's check. So here you can also use a code list like this. Code is equal to then what is the value? 66734, right? C66734. Okay, right. Then apply. See, it got subsetted. So now if you check this one, this is related to the domain. Okay, and then what you have AE domain. AE, depending upon that, it's changing. It's depending upon the domain, that value, that name is changing. So like that we have. So maybe let's check the better example instead of this one. Within the AE itself, we have different control terminologies, right? Let's check this one and see whether we can get some useful information. Oh, sorry, I'm entering it in the wrong place. Okay, it should be here. Okay, right. Okay, right. I got it. So now we are having ALOC, right? So now if I use this one, right, this series, let me copy this one, go to this one and replace this one with this one. Okay, then apply filters. Obviously, it's not available. Seems 74456. Screen checking 74. Why this is not available? Okay, let's clear this one. 74456. It's available here. 74456. Yeah, no problem. This is how also you can extract this one. I have given two options. Whichever is feasible, you can do it. But either it should work, I guess. But I guess something is wrong. COD code LISP list equal to C 74456. 74456. Okay. Yeah, got it. It's sometimes it's working. Okay. Yeah, anyways, it is working. You can see here. So it is we have all these values, and these are the decode values, code and decode kind of thing. So this is how you can check these values in the HDTM implementation guide and control terminology. The same applies to here also. If I do it, then it will give like this. And yeah, this is what I wanted to give a brief talk about this one. I think for the moment, let's close this one for the only SDTM. For the Adam, we will check one more time. Okay. I hope you like this application, and if at all you have any thoughts or feedback or improve this particular application, or if you have any questions related to this application, please let me know. Thank you so much for your time.